Hey you guys, okay, so my phone is probably going to die, so just in case it cuts off randomly and you're like, hey, what happened? Just know that the battery died. Okay, so we're going to do one of these super fun 3D craft kits from Dollar Tree. Isn't it the cutest? So we already have our canvas, and this says Artist Loft, so it makes me think that I got these from Michael's and not Dollar Tree, but they sell canvases at Dollar Tree. So mine is about this size, and that means that the 3D kit will fit perfectly on it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to paint the base. I want to have like a winter wonderland type scene. So I'm going to use this blue color from Liquitex, and it's called light blue. So you can take a screenshot of that if you want to, but any winter wonderland blue, whatever you envision as winter wonderland will do, right? So we're gonna take that. I thought I had a bigger brush than this, but ain't no telling. I have brushes all over the place, okay? So let's make it a good, and I have a piece of parchment paper down just so I don't get any more paint and holes on the table than is necessary. Y'all know I've had, if you've been following me, I've had this craft table. It's not a craft table. It's my dining room table, but I've been using it for crafts for years. My husband has a fit, so I'll end up sanding it and refinishing it over and over so you can't see all the paint. Well, the blessing is it's wood, so it's easy to fix if I do stuff like that, minus the holes I've drilled in it, which I think add to the character of the table. I'm hollering. But this isn't a formal table. This is a family table. So we've played Scrabble here. We've made memories here. We've crafted with the kids here who are now 19 and 23. So we've made memories with this table, and it's followed us from our last house to this house. So I'm going to keep it as long as I can. So let's get that done. And this paint dries really quickly, so this won't take long to dry. And if you want, you can do a couple of coats. I'm going to see how it dries after this first pretty decently thick coat. And I want it to look more, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of aged. So I want it to look like it has clouds or white peeping through. So I don't really care if it's not fully covered, like all blue. I'm gonna add a little bit more just because I think I'm gonna have some light spots around in there. But this is great paint. So it covers really well. It's gonna cost you about $6.99 a bottle if you buy it. Use a coupon. You can save 40 or 50%. And then if you get rewards, you can use $5. It'll cost you $1.99 plus tax for a bottle, okay? Now I'm just being extra, okay? Okay. So now I'm just wiping that extra off, and then you have your white paint. Now, I would like to flick this on here, but it would get paint everywhere. So let me see if I have. So I have one of these brushes where you can do like some dotting. So I'm just going to put some of the white paint over here off to the side. I want it to look like it's been snowing, okay? And I don't know how much of that stuff is going to cover, so I'm gonna take the snow all the way down to the bottom, and then we'll see if I want to do any edits once I put the 3D pieces on here. Now you can paint your base to look however you want. Let's turn around and see how it looks so far. I think that looks pretty winter wonderlandish to start. Okay, so let's open the kit, see what's in there. So I figured out from the last kit I did that all of these pieces, like, they sit inside. Like, however you decide to fit them in. Sorry. So they fit like that, and then everything has like its little place. So how cute is that? Oh my gosh. And then, so we're gonna glue it down to that. Okay, so let's paint all of our little doodads while that's still drying, because I just touched it, so it's a little damp. Don't forget to paint your base, because honey, people have a fit if you don't paint the fronts and backs and stuff. Just saying. Okay, so this is already done. So I'm not gonna, oh, you know what? You probably won't need this unless we glue it to this, which we maybe could glue it that way, or I could just glue everything. I don't know, we'll figure it out. So let's plan what we're going to do with our, we know this is going to be red. I have that in my mind. This is a candy cane, so we'll figure out our bow. Our trees look like Whoville trees. Doo, 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 doo. So they're going to be different shades of green. And then we'll do maybe an ombre in there somewhere. And then Frosty, we already know he's gonna be, well, I might do a brown Frosty. I'm just saying, we'll see. I've never seen a brown snowman, have you? I'm just saying, I want to check and see what that's gonna look like. And then I have like these little wreaths. I don't know if they really go with anything, but maybe. I got these from Hobby Lobby. I did some earrings with those maybe a year ago. Some people liked them, some people didn't. They were a mixed bag how they went over. Okay, so. And I haven't been using water on the table. I've just been using the brush, having water on the table. Just been using the brush and then sitting them off to the side and then going to wash them off. So I didn't take the time to get water. So let's see. So this is the back. And again, my original plan was to glue everything to the frame. So I don't think I'm going to use that base that came with it. So for now, I'm probably not going to glue the back. Glue the back. this is what it's looking like so far. So I think it's gonna be super cute. So I decided I may use the thing that everything sits on to make like a sign. But let's see. Because other than that, it would have to sit up this way. And then, hold on. It would have to sit up this way, and then I'd have to glue that base and hope that it's not too heavy to stand up. Let's see. Sorry. I don't think it would be, but let me see if I like that idea. It's not sitting in there. Maybe it goes there. I don't know. But let's see. So let's set it up and see how. Because everything would then be kind of flat because it just be, you know what I mean? Which I don't hate, because then we could just do stuff up there. Let's get all the little pieces finished getting painted, and then we'll figure it out. So we'll figure all that out, how we're gonna do it. I think I wanna add some more snow caps to stuff. Oh my gosh, these things are so fun. They had one that was like a truck. I may get that one today, because you know, I think that's a big thing this year is the pickup truck with the Christmas decorations on it. So, may do that. But my goal today is to enjoy my home. So I'm gonna clean up, because honey, I've been busy the last few weekends and my home needs to be cleaned up. So, going to do that. And then also, instead of making Frosty's scarf just one solid color, I think I'm going to make it multiple colors. There he is. I know. So let's do that. He's going to be so cute. And then we can go ahead and do his eyes while we're over here. Let me find my dotting tool. Oh my gosh, is he not the cutest? Okay, so let's put his little mouth on. This one has a smile, but I just don't know how well I can follow that smile line, so let's see. I don't have a really steady hand for that. Let's see. And most of the time they do dots for his smile, so let's maybe try that and see how it'll look. I could try to bring the dots together. I could do that. So cute. He looks like a Roblox character. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I got some orange paint so we can do the carrot. Oh, but what I was sharing is that you can trace things with a black outline when you're painting, and it makes things look cartoonish or animated or highlighted, which I think looks really nice. So I'm just going to use the opposite end of the dotting tool, and let's see if I can follow the carrot that's pre-drawn on here. I love that these 3D craft kits have lines. Somebody made a killing making these, literally. I mean, I hope nobody died, but you know what I mean. I had actually thought about having like a earring class at my office where people come in and make jewelry and stuff like that. Like, you know how, oh Lord, you know how you do the paint and sip. I was thinking about something like that, minus the sip part. Okay, so let's use the blue. I may make his scarf blue, I don't know. But I wanted to paint one of the snowflakes blue with white accoutrements for the painting when we just laid it down and showed you that there was a snowflake on there. So, oh my gosh, so many ideas. It's so gorgeous outside, y'all. It was freezing this week. It was 40 degrees. I know somebody in Idaho or Iowa, if they see this video, or Canada, they're gonna be like 40 degrees and freezing and throw stuff at the computer. But y'all, we were cold. I was like, what is going on? So pretty. So I think that I also want to do his, let's see if I want to do his scarf in blue. I don't know. Thinking about doing him in blue. And doing his scarf like a light blue. Let's go for it. Let's not overthink it. So I'm going to make his outfit blue. That's what he's looking like so far. What a little gentleman. Okay, so now let's figure out, I need a smaller brush because I need to get like in the little nook and cranny with the blue. So let's see. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use I guess I can make his whole outfit blue. That's what I should do. And then I'll make the scarf like the light blue to match the sky in the background. He's so cute. Why is he so round? What do snowmen eat all year round? Snowballs? I don't know. What would you think snowmen would eat? Okay, so I'm not gonna clean this brush off since I'm gonna make it like an ombre for his scarf. Tell me that's not the cutest. Okay, so now we just need to do his cuffs and his mitten, which I accidentally painted over the mitten on this side. Maybe we'll do a purple. I gotta go hunt down my purple paint. Be right back. I didn't feel like leaving the table. So I said, well, let's use a green since I have some green paint over here. Let's see. Okay, y'all got carried away, so I'm putting some more details on the snowman and the bird. Oh my gosh, they're just so cute. So look. Y'all keep closing stuff up because I'm clumsy sometimes. Okay, so look. So I'm making it like he has snow on his clothes. And I'm gonna put a little bit of snow on the bird, on Birdie Bird. Let's see. Is that not sweet? Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm trying to decide if I want to put some snow on the trees, which I think would make sense. And then I made some snow on the little snowflake. I don't think I want a lot of snow on the trees. I'm just gonna put it on the edges. Tell me it's not the cutest. I just have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Let me go get the glue, be right back. Okay, so let's start putting it together. Y'all had to go hunt down my Aleene's Tacky Glue. It was in the craft room. So now so I put it on the back, spread it out. And now, I think I meant to put this in the center, but it's down now, so it's gonna go wherever it goes. Let's slide it over a little bit because the tacky glue dries clear anyway. Okay, so now let's get Frosty's little hind parts over here on the scene. And Birdie Bird. Okay. I guess I should put some glue a little bit on that side. Hold on. Okay, so I found the glitter. I was talking to Caleb. Oh, and I'm just putting this video on here. So this is Blanc Rose Glitz. My recollections, this probably came from Michael's when I was in a glitter buying phase when I was doing resin. And in case you've been following me for a while, I don't even really like glitter, but I just feel like it would make this stand out. Sorry, Bo, it's so loud. So, trying to find a brush that I don't care if it gets messed up. So I'm just gonna pat it down and let it dry. I love the dimension that this has. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see it while it's drying. I think this came out so pretty. It's like a sign. Okay, so let's move that out of the way. That's not a part of it. Oh my gosh. Love it. I'm just gonna let that dry a little bit, the glitter, so then we can dust it off and we'll be finished. Be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel for more creative crafts and DIY. God bless you guys. Talk to you soon. So if you're at Dollar Tree and you see their cute little kits, pick them up. They'll be fun for you to do with yourself, with your kids. You could do your Friendsgiving. You could do Christmas crafts for you and your family to spend time together during the holidays. I love it. I'm definitely going to do another one.